morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching. This is just going Tokyo coming at you with some Dark Cloud 2, where if I recall correctly, we got our asses kicked the last time, and it was a mess. Oh! Holly! Takes a little bath in a fancy teacup. Aww. How you doing, love? I'm sorry I had to cancel last night. Like, I really had to get the video done, and I did get it done. I'm quite proud of it. But, it was a lot. Like, I didn't get finished until, like, midnight. I was a tired girl. The last few days have been rough, but today was pretty good. Is this the kind of rough that you are okay talking about here, or would you rather that we talk about it someplace quieter? Which would mean DMs, like, you know, I don't want to push you to say anything that you feel like you're not comfortable sharing. General transphobia and awful kids. I hate both sides of that. I think that's pretty fucking awful. I'm sorry you had to deal with it. But today was good, at least. So that's a step in the right direction. Alright, now we are going to endeavor... Oh shit, right. Like, everything hits like a fucking truck. And that's kind of a problem. Our weapons don't do any damage anymore. Also a problem, okay. Right in the face. Love that for us. We're gonna have to, like, level shit up. And I don't really know how to go about doing that, but it's gotta be done. Because, like, if the first enemy is this much trouble... Oh, Hiruma, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Yo, I got the video done, and it was a lot. I gave you a shout out, though. And Holly, you also got, you got credit in my video? And a shout out? You got both of those things? Both of you did? You know, maybe we should go, like, maybe we should put the cannon on the ride pod. Maybe that's, like, our first mistake. Where's our Nova cannon? Wait, does the ride pod have Nova cannon equipped already? Oh, was that the problem? That we needed something closer? I saw pictures shot out on the Tumblr, but I haven't seen the whole video yet. It's chonky. It's very large and or in charge. So I'm not pressuring anybody to watch it. Morty was working from home today, so I wanted to make a hot lunch for us to share, but she had to go babysit on short notice. I got her to come over for a bit and made her a Chinese chicken noodle soup, because it was rainy and cold today. Oh, that's lovely of you. I like that. Hopefully she appreciated the amazingness of said chicken noodle soup. Alright, so Steve is the way to go here. Maybe. Because that hit just did a lot of damage to us. You found the lightning stone. You found thunder element. You got your ass kicked. It was real good soup, and she wasn't shy about telling me. I love to hear it. Oh my gosh, though. Everything is a problem. I'm trying to get this sword to be a little bit buffer. Oh, Alice, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope life is doing good with the tricks and or the things. No, I don't want to be a monster. I mean, I am a monster. Floppable! Floppable, it is lovely to see you tonight. I feel like it's been a hot minute. But I'm glad to have you here, as always. I'm glad to have everybody here. I feel like there was like a thought in my head, and now there is no longer a thought in my head. It's just gone. Whatever thought I had, it do be gone. That's okay. Who needs thoughts? It's a lot of trouble, if you ask me. I should probably build some new shit for the ride pod. There's like so much stuff that I should do before stream to kind of like make the process of this game smoother, but I've been so busy the last couple of weeks. That's one reason why I'm glad I got that damn video finished, because like that was taking up a lot of space. Both temporal and brain meat-teal? I don't know if that's the adjective for brain meat, but I mean, well, we would want the adverb, right? Anyways, maybe now that that's finished, I could actually prepare for streams, and we wouldn't have to do grinding. Tomorrow's your last Shakespeare performance. It seems like you started like only yesterday, though. Time is going so quickly, and all my babies are growing up. Okay, this heat fairy is gotta fucking go. You've done 12 of them? What the fuck? That's... I was not expecting that. That was not the number that I was expecting. I was thinking like maybe 5. What the... What is even time? Do you do multiple shows like a day? And that's like a serious question, because like I know sometimes there's like an afternoon show and then an evening show. Oh god, no. Okay. Stop trying to change into a monster, because it's never gonna work, Monica. If this ride pod dies, we are just like completely fucked. Thank you, Obi-Wan Steve Kenobi. You are our only hope. I don't know, I haven't seen Star Wars in a long time. I'm sure that's how the line goes. I did find bread. No fucking around with our bread. I hate having to swap in between these characters. I mean, it's my own fault for not having things bulked up a little audibly, but it still does kind of suck. Oh shit! Oh fudge! Oh, well that's a problem. Okay, I think we can repair the ride pod like mid-dungeon, so that might not be as bad as it seems, but it is pretty bad. Let me check. Where's our fuel? Holly says, after this last performance, all Peter's ability to perform Shakespeare will be released in a powerful blast, leaving Hiruna as an old theater patron who grumbles, the kids got it when somebody does good acting. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Hiruna, is that the future that you want? Oh, Gene Simmons did a good thing? I didn't even think that was possible. Also, I don't know if I said it here, but my work... Oh, shit! I don't know if you said that, but if you didn't say it, then that's wonderful. And if you did say it, I apologize for forgetting. But that would be very on brand for me. But that is wonderful news. Take a little bit of the stress off of you, because I know, like, looking for a job is not fun. He signed a letter alongside 400 other people against Israel being in Eurovision due to their ongoing genocide. Well, that is definitely something that surprises me. I would not have expected that from Mr. Simmons, but it is appreciated. It's nice to know even jerks can do something that's, you know, decent. Okay, that was a lot of damage, and I would like it if you did not do that again. Something broken clock. Yeah. But it does honestly give, like, a little bit of hope that, like, people can periodically do the right thing, even if they are generally all the time jerks. He says, honestly, I'm probably going to collapse. And age 40 years in the span of a Sunday. I don't know if I like that. I don't want you to collapse. Unless it's, like, dramatically collapsing. Like, are you going to collapse onto a fainting couch? Because that would be very apropos. I want to make, like, a silly-ass joke about how apropos is when a 90s alt musician becomes a programmer, but I just can't. It's just shitty. And Monica died, so now we can't even level up Monica. I wanted to level up the girl. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? Yo, buddy. That thing just kicked my ass. Holy shit. The show is great, but my god, it was a lot on top of work. That's 100% understandable. A couch would be nice. I mean, I think in order to have a fainting couch, you also need to be beset by the vapors or tuberculosis. So, you know, think ahead before you make the investment. Right where we needed a little Monica by our side. I feel like there's a deeper joke there that I'm missing, and that's okay. I often miss jokes. Holy shit, like, everything just kills. Now, thankfully, I also kill, but this is kind of a problem. I do apologize if my voice is a little bit crummy tonight. Like, yesterday was a pretty big recording day, and then the day before was also a pretty big recording day, so I had to bail from another show that started rehearsals as we started our Shakespeare performances because I really needed a break. Yeah, I kind of feel like that might be a thing. I'm glad that you got your break, though. Like, it makes me super happy that you're enjoying the acting. But I'd hate for you to burn out. Although I also don't want you to fade away, so it's kind of like, you know, it's great to have you here. You're always welcome here, even if it's for a little bit. Oh god. It's the fucking heat fairies. These things are vicious. They just get right into your face. Right to the face parts. And they stab so fucking much. What do we gotta do to level up our gun? Lightning, exorcism, and scale. I don't know. Put 5 of each? We're kind of at the point where just synthesizing elements, like, one at a time is really not getting us where we need to be. Which means that we probably should be, like, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to level up other weapons and then synthesize those weapons into the weapon that you want. Which is like, it's a neat idea and everything, but it also just feels like a lot of work. Which is why I haven't really been doing it. Wait, we didn't Reddit? Wait, did it... Did I miss a thing? Alice, did I miss a thing? Are we Reddit now? Oh, it's a meme. Okay. I mean, I'm here for the memes, you know. I'm down with the hip kids. In the sense that I have hips. Sincerious, lovely to have you here. It's going well enough, but we've kind of hit a bit of a difficulty jump, because I haven't really been leveling up weapons the way I probably ought to have been doing. Not in the most sensible, like, efficient way. Robot. We do that, thank God we got the robot, because otherwise we'd be fucked. And even the robot kind of gets his butt kicked. It's not Robert, it's Steve, yo. It's a Robert. Oh, it's a Robert. Okay. That's different then. That's okay. Hi! Lovely to see you, by the way. Oh, I cannot. Okay, Heat Fairy, I need you to fuck off so I can heal. Please, please stop stabbing me. Where are we? We're chapter 6. Okay, run away. Oh, fuck me! Oh, god damn it. I just wanted some fucking bread. Now we gotta do all that shit over again. Oh, Alice says, let me catch this really quick. The guy stalking me left the server. He was stalking me because he probably got bored with the fact that there was no way to obviously stalk me because he was using another alt account and couldn't be obvious about it. Yeah, like, I hope he's gone, because it just sounds like a whole kind of pain in the butt. Yeah, like, I mean, 5 was not too bad. There was a couple of bits where we struggled with 5, but then, like, we got to the boss and, just, like, completely ran roughshod over the boss, like, it was no problem at all. And I was like, oh, well, we're probably at pace with where we need to be. And we started 6, and it was just like, holy fuck, we are not. We are totally not. So I'm trying to think of, like, because I don't want to grind, you know? Because grinding just kind of sucks. play this? I mean, I guess we just muscle through. Alice's hopefully will be an end, but I need to check in on a friend that can possibly tell me more about the guy. I hate that this is taking up, like, mental space for you. Because this is bullshit. I can't spell. Lovely, go me. It is a whole lot of nonsense. There's no need that anybody should be having to deal with this kind of crap. Like, why do you want to go around stalking a person? What do you even get out of that? There were flavors of AI dooming on the TL today. Oh wait. 2 flavors of AI dooming on the TL today. Do we, like, is this things that we should take seriously, or things that people are worrying about that they ought not be? Because I realize it could be either. We could make a Nova Cannon too. Oh, we don't have the Fire Gem altar yet. We're still working on that. Okay, all of this stuff takes Fire Gem and Wind Gem stuff. That's not so great. I guess there's more, sorry, like, my brain's trying to process 2 or 3 different things at the same time. That's not so great. I guess there are new power-ups that we could get at the future spots. So we might want to take a really quick pass through those. Love it when you're harassed by a guy that says he reads Kiwi Farms only for the memes. What does that even mean? Honestly. I mean, I realize what it means. It's like somebody saying they read Playboy only for the articles, which is to say bullshit. He just says a heaping pile of bunk. I don't need bunk. The first, which most people are concerned about, is OpenAI releasing proof-of-concept AI-generated videos. They're all uncanny, and all but one of the videos are released that had humans in them had white humans, so lol. Oh, Alice, I'm not shocked. Like, it's Kiwi Farms, so they would have to be. The second, which I am worried about, is that a paper got published in a peer-reviewed journal that used AI-generated diagrams that made no sense, which, you know, is worrying because peer-reviewed. Yeah! A non-bigoted Kiwi Farms meme would feel like a plot hole. It would feel like the setup for something far worse. Like the bait on a hook. Reading the Nazi Party official newspaper, not because I'm anti-Semitic, but only for the funny animal pictures. We regret to inform you that the animals are also racist. Is this is this pointing to a larger flaw in the broader peer review process? Oh, the special chests, I don't think they'll show up here yet because we haven't like started that quest. But we have started the quest, so maybe not until we finish it? Because I noticed there ain't no chests here. The The only chest is my slowly budding one. It's taking its sweet fucking time, I'll tell you that. And yeah, absolutely, that one with the rat should have been obvious, blatantly obvious, but also every other diagram had nonsense text all over them. We're gonna have AI-generated science, and then we'll have that for like a week, and everything will collapse. Accidentally like summon the great old ones or something. I thought it was real because it looked so outlandish. Oh wait, we don't have to go back to, we could go from here. Oh, well we can't. Oh, lovely, lovely. What the fuck? Jack? Is this Jack of Jack and Daxter fame? At least they labeled the rat. I mean, I would have had trouble. What the fuck? How, like, these aren't even words, though. They've got 2 M's in stem cell. Why are they, I mean, is there a reason that we're giving rats, like, giant umbilical tumors, though? Os! Moria! Lovely to see you. Also, Des, pleasure to see you as well. Let me take a quick look at what I missed. So every day I work with academics and academic bodies. I'm in no way surprised that this happened. They're either too overworked to afford a deeper look, or too set in their outdated ways to admit that they don't understand something, especially if it's nonsense to a layperson. Oh, that's, like, not worrisome at all. Parentheses, very worrisome. I'm probably over-concerned about AI stuff, but I don't want to bog down chat with my brain, so I'm sticking to test cells sounding funny to my smooth brain. That's fine, and, like, honestly, Sensidious, don't worry too much about taking up space. Like, this is a pretty chill place for it. As long as not getting bigoted or anything like that. Everybody gets to talk about their particular fixations. Hive says very much so, especially if their paper has sexy results rather than the often overlooked and underappreciated paper that confirms the results of the previous paper, which are important. Oh shit! Des! Who's gonna be bullying your daughter? I'm go set them on fire. What did I miss from you, Alice? Last thing about the guy, but the best moment I had yesterday was when I told a friend of mine about the guy leaving and him showing up in voice chat a moment later saying it looks like the chaser's been chased out. Now that the chaser has become the chased out? As long as he's fucking gone, honestly. Oh yeah, shit, there's chests everywhere. I wasn't planning to give up, I was planning to open up this chest, but, thank you. Yeah, Des, I'm not happy about that. Give Jacinta a hug for me. Tell her if her auntie sees this bully, she'll push him into the mud. I would do that thing. Her best friend sent me a rude... Her best friend sent you a rude text. Wow! What the fuck? If you're okay with giving them to us, don't feel like you've got to give any more details than you are comfortable with. Well, like I just told Sun Sirius, like, we all get to take up a little bit of space. My future bar, every shot will come with a chaser, and every chaser will be shot. I'll have to remember the wording. There was I had a funny shot and chaser joke. Well, I mean, I don't know if it was funny, but I thought it was funny. Something, I don't take my shots with chasers. Which, now that I've given away the punchline, like, you know, that doesn't help anybody. I still can't believe that this kid sent a parent a rude text. If I did that to one of my friend's parents, my parents would go upside my head. We just picked up some items, didn't we? We got potato pie, so that goes to Max. Witch parfait, that goes to Monica. Fruit of Eden. I mean, I'd like to give it to Monica. Wait, what are the stats right now? They're even right now. I should probably give it to Max just because he's connected to Steve. And we do need Steve to survive. Holy crap! The gems, they spectrumize for an awful lot. Got some nice coins in that bag. I never spectrumize my coins. I am so serious. I hope that you find our space comforting and someplace that you enjoy sticking around. It's always nice to have new folks come in. But something that you'll learn if you do hang out is, like, I am the least optimal player of games ever. Like, they give me all these tools that I could use. They're like, hey, here's some shit that you can put on your weapons and give your weapons neat abilities, and I will never use them because I just do not think of it. My favorite Kamen Rider is Kamen Rider Chaser, which, yes, is a real character. I believe it 100%. I can't speak much with how I play stuff in Warframe. I'm glad, like, we're on the same page. I just brute force everything. Back to the AI used in academia, the rap paper broke containment out of academia Twitter because it's absolutely outlandish, but a couple of weeks ago, Paleo Twitter was upset because a paper about a specific Jurassic era island formation also used Gen AI to create images of that island formation that look nothing like what is expected to look like, including already existing diagrams in previous papers on the topic. What the... Also, Des, wait, why did they put... Okay, Des, the first time she went over there, there was no adult. She's 10, so it's just her friend with her sister, 13, and baby brother, and wasn't happy with that. That's understandable. And they put her on the bare floor to sleep. Why would they do that? Why? What? Like, they didn't even give her, like, a nest of blankets? That is nonsense. That's awful nonsense. The mom asked her to go out to get bread for breakfast at 7. She's 10 years old. Yeah, like, this is not Japan. I mean, this is Japan, but you're not in Japan. I wouldn't trust a 10-year-old kid. Well, I mean, I would trust a 10-year-old kid, but I wouldn't trust the world with them. There are so many red flags here, Des. can I get like new katana or something? So Insidious, you mentioned katana, and I'm like, hey, the katana really worked though. Like, they're actually a pretty good weapon. I should see if I can make some new ones. What was the chapter 5 stuff? I did not get the Fate and Bone Lord. Digihammer. I mean, Digihammer sounds kind of neat though. Like, anything that's got the word Digi in it. Digimon? Super cool. Shit, now I lost where it was. Piss on me, I guess. I know chat is moving. I'm gonna take a look at it in just a second. The floor is nonsense. Like, that's just... I was talking dual katanas for Warframe, though. It would be cool to get dual katanas in DC2. I mean, definitely would. I knew that you were talking about Warframe, but it was like, it reminded me. It's like, oh yeah, there's katanas in this game. I'm digi-destined to get the Digihammer. Well, that fucking sells it. To make a kid sleep on a bare floor? I mean, I don't know what it would constitute in the US, but it's certainly like, it's not done. I really want to make the multi-feet, but like, we just don't have the stuff for it. Like, look at, it's 12 silver balls? So now the friend has asked again. She told her no because my mom doesn't want me to sleeping on the floor. The friend got offended. And another one stepped in as accusing her of discrimination. What the hell? There's a lot going on here. I don't like any of it. Yeah, like that's... I don't feel like I don't feel like that's unfair. Decorative lights. I bet we don't even have these. Oh shit. Go us. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of adults who don't really get what discrimination is either, but... Oh shit, look at that. It's got springs.
Yeah, it works!
Yeah. Oh wait, is the Digihammer for the... Is that for Steve? Hold on a second. Because I need to make shit for Steve. I don't need to make shit for me. And of course we need more scrap metal. She had a blanket and a cushion, but it's still the floor. I mean, it's just not a good scene. Now there's spreading stuff, hit her in the back, and leaving notes in her coat. Oh, I fucking hate all of this. The kids being left attended would definitely be cause for investigation and nothing else. I honestly don't remember how old I was when I had, like, unattended sleepovers. I didn't really do, like, a lot of sleepovers. I didn't have a lot of friends. So, you know, there was that. But there also, like, really weren't a lot of kids that lived near me. Yeah, I mean, that's... I feel like that's pretty fair, Des. we need, like, so much scrap metal. So let's start there. Let's buy 50 of these. I spent a lot of time unattended as a kid, but never at a sleepover or overnight. Yeah, I don't know. It's been ages. Like that's going back already 40 years for me. Well, not 40 to get to 10. Like a lot, but not 40 to get to 10. I do remember my very first sleepover at a friend's house, and I remember because Jaws was on TV, and I got scared and I wanted to go home in the middle of the night, and so I had to walk home, and I asked my friend's dad to like watch me because I had to cross the street. And I was a really wee kid. Like, I wasn't even 10 yet. And I had to cross the street. It's the middle of the night. And, like, when you're a little kid, and, like, a parent's gotta watch you if you're crossing the street. That was the rule. And I said, you know, Mr. Friend's dad, will you watch me as I go home? And he's like, what, are you gonna do a little dance? And I had no idea how to fucking respond because I was like 6 years old. Mom was there later, but she should have been there from the beginning. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty fair. 15 silver balls. That just sounds dirty. Can we even afford that? Like, that's a lot of silver balls. No. Because I want these legs, damn it. Oh shoot, I don't think the Digihammer's for Steve, I think the Digihammer's for me. That kinda sucks. Cause I want new toys for Steve. Where did you go, Digihammer? Yeah, that's fudge. Well, what's the stats on this? Oh my god! Like, that's a fucking jump! Okay, granted, I've been using the same wrench since, like, chapter 2, but... wow, okay, that makes a big difference. So, I guess if we get the Iron Mask and Pirate Eye, I don't remember where those guys were. I guess if we build up the Digihammer, we should be able to, like, toss something onto it. Maybe that's the key. Oh, we lost that neat gun that we just picked up because we died. Fudge. Well, such is life. When we had a sleepover, I was there, gave them blow-up camping beds, a cover, towel, etc. Normal etiquette, not the floor. Yeah, I mean, that's just like what you do when you have kids at your house. That's also weird, Des. I'm really sorry that your kid's getting bullied though. I mean, that sounds like the most asinine thing I could say in this situation, but it is true. Ooh, God. Are they biking by your house slowly and giving your house dirty looks? It feels like it would be a very kid thing to do. Alright, let's try to not die this time. Let's get the sword back on our little construct. We should always be a little bit angry at Sony, but is there a particular reason why this time? Oh my gosh, that does a lot more damage. Go us. I mean, it honestly... Excuse me, it honestly is. Oh, we got spider legs! I love it! The spider legs are fantastic. Now, we really need to get Monica's sword up a couple of levels so that we can actually, like, start synthesizing onto it. Because I think that this sword, this is like the special Monica's dad's sword. So, it probably packs a punch. Give level 5 the Rise and Dark Cloud franchise. I mean, there's a start. Oh, I heard some stuff about what's going on with the Funimation and Crunchyroll. I'm not remembering who is the bad guy in the Crunchyroll Funimation thing, but it did sound pretty fucky. The true loss, as we all know, is Interspecies Reviewers. Is it? Wait, is Interspecies Reviewers just the monster fucker show, right? No, Dez! Like, you've got a lot on your plate, and it's good that you've got a space to be able to get rid of some of it. Don't worry about it at all. Always Funimation's website is so good and well coded that they kept charging me for years after I canceled my subscription. That's fucking awful. It's very sex worker positive. That's a rarity and also pretty awesome. And uses the monster aspect as a way of accommodating the needs of different body types. Oh shit! Taking into account how specific creatures would interact with one another. That sounds pretty fantastic, honestly. See, I didn't realize that Sony was part and parcel of this stuff, Hive. Like, I knew about... I didn't remember, like, which website was which, but I knew that one of the streaming websites had gotten bought out, and the new version of it was going to be pretty fucking awful. Now I feel like I should add that to the pile of media that I eventually need to engage with, and maybe someday actually will. I don't have a great track record, but I'm well-intentioned. The hyena girl is a furry awakening, though? I mean, I kind of feel like furry awakenings are about a dime a dozen, though. I am extremely not excited for Stella Blade. I have heard exactly zero good things about it. Isn't there a whole fucking thing going on in Korea now over Stella Blade? Like, one of the artists got fired because she was a feminist? There's a gender swap episode? I mean, I know it's a common thing in Korea right now, but it sounded like... It sounds like it's been particularly heated recently. I'm excited for Final Fantasy Rebirth. I'm excited to watch people play Final Fantasy Rebirth. Because it seems really, really neat, but it also seems like just a lot more than I have the energy to get into. I've heard really good things about Helldivers 2. Like, so far, everybody I know who's played it has said they've had a really good time with it. The only, like, complaints that I've heard is that it's been kind of buggy, but understandably so because the team is really small. I have too many games to start playing Helldivers. Like, the mood there, though. I'm excited for Avowed, my new couch, and Woody coming home. In ascending order. Like, you've got so much good stuff going on there. And it makes me so happy. I don't know what Avowed is, but I know that the new couch... I know what a couch is, and I know how wonderful a couch can be. And I've heard tell of the wonders of this gal named Moria, who may or may not be in chat right now. But if she is or is not, it makes me really happy that she's making me really happy. Okay. Oh shit, we're already down to 38 health on the robot. That is not acceptable. Oh shit, we've only got like one bit of fuel left. Interesting, the gender swap episode of Interspecies of reviewers also somehow managed to touch on ignorant people being thrown under the bus. Huh. You know, I wouldn't have expected, and really saying seriously, but I wouldn't have expected what, to all intents and purposes, appears like a pretty fluff hentai to do such a good job on so many different fronts. Avowed is an Obsidian project that's an open-world Skyrim-style game set in one of the more interesting bits of the Explorers universe. Alright. Oh my Moogle hoodie sounds pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. Hey, you know, there's no reason that smut can't be high tier. I'm here for the high tier smut. I don't know, I feel like that might be a phrasing thing, but I'll say it anyways. Oh, fudge! Oh my god! Let me get us so we're not getting killed. That's this question. I'm justified in my stance saying no to my daughter going overnight. I feel like given how it went the last time, I feel like you're pretty safe in the right here. Like, you are just looking out for your kid. I tell you what, I was surprised, Sincerius. I did not expect to get my ass kicked quite this hard. I suppose I do be deserving it, but actually let's just spectrumize the old wrench. That's not the hairdryer, that's silly. Where did you go, Stinger Wrench? Wait, where did it go? They hit about 4 times with that one animation? I don't like that at all. I think they should stop that. The friend's been to our house, but now I'm thinking no, she can't come over. Well, I mean, if she's bullying your kid... I kind of feel like, yeah. Until there's some kind of, like, actual... What's the word that I want to use? Like, apology is definitely in here, but it's not exactly the word that I want. Like, until this is addressed, I mean, they are kids, and kids do fuck up, but, like, until there's some kind of apology made, then I don't feel like it's that weird to ask her not to be over at your house. Old French, not the new French. For example, Quebec French, that everybody who speaks French hates. Quebec French is wonderful. Why are we hating on Quebec French? Oh, because I said something about French, yeah. Fun thing about the gender swap episode is that the intersex character is also the character who has the best time because he researched what he wanted based on his preferences and took the time to set boundaries and discuss what he wanted when they were in the room together, while the others didn't really think things through and YOLO'd it. I mean... yeah. That does seem like just general good life advice for relationships. Although I kind of feel like more often than not, there's been YOLO. What did I miss? Scroll up. Okay. I did miss a couple stuff. The gender swap brothel they attend has a rule that no one can leave while gender swapped, and they have to wait for the potion to wear off, and the intersex character wants to leave without having taken the potion, because he was having second thoughts, and because he's intersex, they took him to be under the effects of the potion and forced him to stay. Huh? Okay. that feels kind of weird. I mean, if it was weird, then you probably wouldn't, like... Why can I not think of a single fucking word tonight? You probably wouldn't recommend it, so I'm gonna assume that it's not weird, but it does sound weird. It sounds awkward, and Quebec people, even more than the French people, demand everything be translated in French in weird ways, shaking my head. That's fair. It's depicted as weird in canon. Okay. That does help. Squawk! Alright, so now does this hammer have... Can I... Oh, you need 5 more. It's gonna take a bit. But I bet this thing's gonna be falling when I'm done with it. I kind of felt like the Quebec French sounded very nasal and angry, but almost everybody that I dealt with that was using it was also extremely drunk, so that may or may not have had something to do with it. I mean, to be fair to the Quebec people, I was also extremely drunk at the time, so... Like, I'm pretty sure I spent the entirety of my time in Quebec just, like, 3/4 of the way in a bottle of vodka. Because I was still drinking vodka then. I remember thinking that I was a goddamn adult, so I could have chocolate cake and vodka for breakfast if I wanted to. Which, honestly, you know... technically true. Weirdly enough, I think the only recent show I can think of that leads up to an expected genre or genre trope or joke and then uses it to make a deeper point is Liqueur Sweet Oil. That's the one about the, they're assassins and everybody wanted them to be lesbians, and maybe they were, but maybe they weren't. Basically, the only things I ever remember about the show is how likely are they lesbians. I'm not playing Svita. I mean, I do like Svita, but I don't... What I want to do, because we're at the hour point, so I want to get back to the town and take a short break. That's the one about secret police orphan teen girls, yes. Secret police orphan teen girls. Fair enough. Wait, what's Raven? I'm enjoying Solo Leveling. Glad they did a good adaptation so far. I remember you saying that you were looking forward to that. It's a mech show from this season that can be summarized as what if Transformers as Top Gun as a buddy cop comedy. Okay. Okay, I kind of feel like that could be a thing. A large part of the girls' relationship is one of them trying to deprogram the other. Alright. Like, I know that, like, Lycoris Coil does ring bells, at least. It's also super gay. I mean, okay, Automod, don't be queer, Mizik. You can't be like, okay, super gay is not acceptable in an explicitly queer chat. Is the ending song for it as good as the opening song to High School of the Dead? As is well established, the only good thing about High School of the Dead? We're only allowed to be mildly gay! This is oppression. Son Sirius, we're being oppressed. Twitch Automod is very much about respectability politics. Like, you can be gay, but only if you assimilate. You can wear a little pink during June as a treat. That's the one I said was Top Gun is a real robot show with real robot politics that then had a super gay, super robot show up and wants everyone to be cool to his boyfriend who is his pilot, but also everyone still acts like it's a real robot show, but it's also still Top Gun. I remember you telling me about that. Okay. I will check the ending out on my break. Cause I'm gonna do the break now. And my partner and I watched Nimona the other day, and we really liked it. Though they spent half the film going, "Oh God, she's just you." I've heard really good things about Nimona. I don't know why I want to say Ninona, cause that's definitely not it. That's a Netflix deal, right? Which means it should be watched as soon as possible because it could just disappear at any moment. See, I can't get the Netflix on account of I think I'm still blacklisted. It's a Netflix original, so it's staying at least. Okay. Well, I'll have to make friends with somebody who has Netflix. Which, I mean, I have to make friends anyways, but... I will say, I don't think some writers and reviewers fully want to acknowledge just how hard its politics are. How hard its politics are. How hard? Ah, okay. I'm getting, so, like, hard politics in the sense of, like, hard sci-fi. Where it's actually, like, it's presenting things in, like, a realistic, crunchy form. It's a more radical text than people get it credit for. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, now, by all means, please keep up with the conversation. Don't worry about me missing bits and pieces of it, because that does happen, and I'm glad that everybody's getting really chatty. But I do need to take a quick break, so I'm going to get my stretch in, do some bio stuff, have some orange juice, you know, the usual break stuff, and I will be back in 5-ish. Alice, promise this is not gonna be like the fucking last song you sent me, is it? It's not gonna be like that, right? Fucking like budget Loki turning into the devil and everything. Holy shit! What? What? Us! I am back. Oh shit! I missed Holly. Holly, if you watch us on VOD, it was lovely to have you here as always. Hope you sleep well. And Soup. Oh my gosh! Did you? I love it. I'd love to hear it. You could put it here. You could put it in DMs. You could put it anywhere. I have to have this with bullying. She was crying last night and the night before. Her light was on her bedroom at 11, so it's affecting her well-being. Des, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I think until, like, this stuff is addressed, that you're definitely right in setting some boundaries between, the kids that are bullying her and her. Oh, I need to save. I'm glad that you enjoyed the episode. Soup, a lot went into that episode. It's gonna be some time before I could do something like that again. I sort of, almost kind of want to do one on the Marvel set, and the Marvel set is a smaller set. But mostly it's just gonna be me asking, like, what is going on with this set? Because it's a mess. But at least the Marvel set doesn't have any of the kind of the real world implications that the Metal Gear set has. It's like, okay, here's the thing about the Marvel set that I find really interesting though, because I feel like it's one of the last times that, like, LBP really goes hard into that feeling of kids playing. Because the Marvel set, like, the story of the Marvel set and, like, all of it feels like kids getting all of their favorite characters together and just smashing them together. Like, yeah, this Galacticus is here. Yeah, there's a thing in the Hulk, and they're hanging out, and they're flipping buildings, and it's like, it feels like shit that a kid would do. Whereas, like, you get in, like Metal Gear and Pirates of the Caribbean, and they feel like it's the Metal Gear world, just done in LBP, or Pirates World in LBP. And you get that, like, with DC as well, and with the Muppet Show as well. Like, they're their own things. They just happen to be in an LBP setting. But, like, the Marvel, as much as I have a lot to dislike about the Marvel kit, it feels like LBP1. But it's very weird. And I want to take pictures of, like, some of the art that they use for that and send it to some, like, my Marvel friends. Because there's, like, That's such like a weird choice of art style to use for that set. It would be fun if you linked to Pop Culture Defective's video on how the MCU is designed to justify the status quo of American imperialism and capitalism. I mean, I could do that. I don't, like... Do I wanna, though? Like... I feel like I talked about with, like... With the Metal Gear set, I feel like it was really important to talk about real-world issues in that set because it was very strongly leveraging, like, real-world imagery in a way that I felt was pretty disrespectful at best. But it was very much, like, connected to that set itself. Like, I could do, like, a breakdown of, like, the MCU and stuff in the Marvel kit, but I don't feel like that's really connected to... Oh, just as an extracurricular. I could. I don't... Look, I don't want to be, like... I don't want to be bread tube for LBP, though. Like, I don't. I want to leave, like, the in-depth political commentary to, like, people who at least halfway know what they're fucking doing. There are, like, 3 LBP YouTubers, you have to be one. I mean, I am a LBP YouTuber. That part's not the problem. This mummy just spit goo on me. I don't appreciate that. Mummy? Who's your mummy now, mummy? I mean, it does seem like a lot of kids had their queer awakenings on YouTube on LBP, so I guess they could have their political awakenings as well. I do think that video is timely, given who's going to be in the next Captain America show. Wait, that video meaning the fudge. I already forgot what video you're talking about. I mean, like the MCU video that somebody else did, or my Metal Gear video? The Pop Culture Detective one. Okay, good. I mean, I don't mind my Metal Gear video being timely as well, but wasn't what I was expecting. Oh my god! We're getting fucked. I hate this for us. We got goo blasted again. Oh, Jesus. Please stop. Oh my god. Oh god. I just kicked our fucking ass. Oh, we're so shit. We're not getting out of this one, folks. Oh, dip. Because, like, I mean, why are they putting Sabra in the movie? Like, they're not like a hot recent property, are they? Obscure culture from the 80s. I don't know, like, I mean, that... Hype says your Metal Gear video would also be timely... Oh, hold on a second. Your Metal Gear video would also be timely given that the opening of Metal Gear 4... Metal Gear Solid 4 takes place in the Middle East because of background of nations using PMCs to fight proxy wars across the globe in an age of globalized information control, where memes, in the academic sense, are used to manufacture consent for violence, and local populations that can't afford to hire a PMC are slaughtered en masse. You know, I didn't end up using it, but I had considered I didn't want to pick you up. I had considered talking about how children from the Imperial Corps are encouraged to play with the suffering of the colonized in order to develop the sense that this suffering is minimal or just a game. I had it better in my outline. I didn't end up using it, but it was something I was kicking around. I believe it's literally they just ran out of Captain America stuff to adapt and they just made the bottom of the barrel. But like, how could they? There is so much Captain America stuff in there. I mean, the character's been around forever. Just bring back the dude with the roller skates. I mean, there's no Scourge in the MCU. You could bring back, like, fucking Hatemonger. Hatemonger was a Captain America jam, wasn't it? You could wrap the storyline where Cap was a werewolf. There you go. Us! Jelly Beans, how you doing? It is lovely to see you as always. Hope the life and the things are treating you well. Oh wow, that's a jump. Busy week, but today's pretty relaxed. Love to hear it. You deserve to get a little bit of relaxation in your life. Oh, we gotta get, like, if we want to spectrumize the Tsukikage, we've got to, it's gotta be higher level. They rarely fumbled the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, and basically tied up all those threads, so now they don't have the possibility... Oh, one second. Hold up, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, we don't have any ride pod fuel. Oh, God, I did not plan this out. Alright, let me kill this mummy, because these mummies are quite dangerous. They don't have the possibility of exploring Bucky navigating atoning for murdering people while brainwashed, and having to process that he was tool for nonsense for most of his adult life as a result. They... like... how did they wrap that up in, like, one season of the show? Because that seems like a pretty chunky topic. They had him confess to the man he made friends with and played chess with that he'd murdered his son while he was the Winter Soldier, and that man was upset, and then they ended. The end. Way to stretch, Marvel. Good to see you're really showing off your writing chops there. I don't know why I would be surprised. Like, there's no reason, honestly. Oh good, Monica can kill these things on her own. I feel bad, because, like, we haven't been murdering anybody with Monica recently. Alright, so if we get the Tsukage up another level, then I think if we can spectrumize it. Oh my god, dude, what? That's, you just kicked my ass. I hate that. Nor explore the fallout of Steve giving Sam, a black man, the Captain America's shield, while Isaiah Bradley, also a member of the Super Soldier program and used in the Korean War and then abandoned by the government for being a black man, while the government wants to create a state-sponsored white Captain America. Like, that's a lot. Those are a lot of, like, plot threads to just kind of not do anything with. Also, it seems like punching way above Marvel's, like, weight class. Now this is not to end the Marvel talk, because I do find that to be quite interesting, but I do believe we could have more than one conversation at the same time. But before I forget, I did want to ask, Soup, have you played the move kit? Did you ever get a chance to play around with that? Oh shit. Oh good, Max is not dead. I've been doing it for the archives recently, and I really like it. Like, the levels, I didn't really like the first level. Like, not the introduction, but when you get to the Sackbot Village. But the two after that have been really cool. Crap. I don't want to miss your stuff, Hype, so let me kill these things. And then I'll read through all of that, because it looks pretty good. Hype says they did it badly in the show and rushed... Touch. Oh, buggery. They did it badly in the show and rushed it because the show also needed to rush the motivation of its leftist activist group that they realized had a point, so they decided to make them irredeemable by turning them into silly terrorists to kill without any tactical considerations to how it furthered their goal, and only because it will make people okay with them being killed by Americans. Well, I mean, that's kind of like a running issue with Marvel. Like, villains, though? Like, if that show didn't exist, you could easily have had two branching movie franchises explore those topics and characters in greater detail. Like, it sounds like... I mean, honestly, it sounds a little bit too interesting for Marvel to actually handle. But the, like, setting up the bad guy and then realizing halfway through is like, oh god, the bad guy's got a point. Alice's favorite part of Captain Falcon is when they go to a fake made-up Asian country that's very obviously the Philippines that was shot in the fucking Philippines. The criminals live there. Is it Madripoor? Because isn't Madripoor like the criminal country in Marvel? Like the criminal Asian country where all the criminals hang out? It is! I hate it! I hate it so fucking much! Oh, that's the fucking worst! I hate that, like... I've been out of the loop on Marvel for over 20 years at this point. Like, 25, maybe around 30 years I've been out of the loop on Marvel, and I still immediately fucking knew. Also, you are absolutely right. Like the aesthetic sense in the move pack is like fantastic. I did Darkwood yesterday, I think, and the one afterwards where you're underneath the mansion and you've got to like carry around the little light bug with your move stick, and they both look gorgeous. This show is all fumbles. Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds awful. Why is everything so insistent on fucking killing me? Like, what did I do to you, mummy? Granted, okay, I just showed up like in your place and started fucking with you, but is that really a reason to murder? Why does everything hit like a fucking brick? You could easily have a Falcon-filled franchise where he reckons with being given the shield, and then finally manages to will himself to take on the identity of Captain America, And then you can bring out Isaiah Bradley in the next movie to have him question his choice after he sees how his government has treated black veterans, especially given in Captain America Winter Soldier, he's a vet who acted as a therapist for traumatized vets. We need like an alternate universe MCU where you've done the writing. Oh my fucking... We just fucking died. We just actually fucking died. Oh my god. The difficulty spike in Chapter 6 is real, and it's kicking my ass. Does this mean we still haven't... That's okay. Oh, you know, well then what we should do, because part of the reason why we got our ass kicked is because we didn't have any ride pod fuel to heal our ride pod. So we should go to Heimrada, and we should buy some ride pod fuel from the old codger. Look how empty this place is. It's just miserable. And you could have had a Winter Soldier movies where Bucky deals with needing to go to therapy while trying to integrate himself into society, but also dealing with the fact that he is still best as a tool for the government, and it could be a dark mirror to the fish out of water bits that Steve Rogers dealt with. See, this just makes me sad that we're, like, we do not live in the universe where we got those movies. How's Steve doing? Oh wait, you don't sell fuel. Who sells robot fuel? Oh fuck, I just put you in the party. I think I think we could use your robot fuel while we're on the field. Right? You would think! Sunceris, you would think! Oh, Sunceris. I've been putting an extra I in your name. I apologize for that. I don't know why I thought you were serious. Lots of people do. Well, it's still kind of crummy, but I appreciate your understanding, and I will try to get it locked down in the brain meats. You're a very unserious person. I mean, I don't think it's terrible to be unserious in the right situations. Hyde says they wouldn't have let that happen. The closest we got was Black Panther actively saying that Killmonger was trained by the CIA and is using CIA tactics to destabilize a foreign nation to prepare for regime change. Well, no, I mean, like, I don't think that in this world we could have gotten those movies, but I would like to live in the world that would support them. You, sir, are a man. Your credit card is here. I don't remember how that commercial goes, and that's okay. Granted, it doesn't bother me as much as Lynn, the only one who can give you extra synth points for armbands, is only a chapter for available for one chapter. I didn't even realize that that's what her ability was. I have not been playing this game very well. I wonder, like, because when I played this game when it came out, and I had much more time on my hands, and also a lot more drugs, and I'm wondering if I went through all the trouble of, like, min-maxing at that point in my life. Because nowadays, like, I do not have the emotional capacity for it. But when I was in my early 20s, I could see myself doing that. Because there was a while that, like, my idea of a good time was, like, trying to do calculator runs on Final Fantasy Tactics. Which is just absurd. I think it's kind of cool that Black Panther got away with even that, and also talking about how the West stole cultural artifacts from across the world with such little regard that they don't even really know their province. I kind of feel like Black Panther was kind of as interesting as they were going to allow it to be, but nothing more. Like, they weren't going to let it be any more radical than it already was. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but... Oh shit, that uses up all his skill points? Well, that's useless. I thought he was just like a shot. Pew pew pew! Also, the sneaky nod to the Black Panther Party by kicking off the movie in Oakland. Hey. Come on, buddy. Okay, don't come on, buddy. I'd like you to not come on. No, I think I'm all caught up. Throw it at us. Supply us with your strongest of messages. Sir, I need you to come over here. Thank you. I love these fucking legs. I'm so glad that we made these legs, and I wish we had done it sooner. Like, as much as I like the roller skates, because they are fabulous, spider legs are where it's at. Long and short of it... give me a sec. Actually, let me just pull you up on the sidebar, and then maybe I could see... Yeah, I think I could see this a little more clearly. Maybe? The long and short of it, LBP1 essentially uses a raw 720 output sans anti-aliasing, so it looks sharper than usual, but then also uses some PS3 trickery to get 2 times MSAA for just the lighting, which means the lighting is technically rendering at 1080p? It's very strange, but it means the end image is pristine. LBP2 first makes the jump from a deferred rendering pipeline to a forward rendering pipeline which automatically imposes restrictions on lighting accuracy and quality, but it makes transparent materials in any form of particle way more performant, so it's a necessary trade-off for bigger, more involved UGC. Where we see the major problems crop up is LBP2's lighting solution. First, LBP2 shifts from a real-time lighting to a heavy reliance on static solutions like shadow maps and light maps. Baked shadows can be done tastefully on today's hardware, but on PS3-era hardware it just looks blurry. Then we get into a giant issue with how the game handles what remains of the real-time lighting workload, which is absurd. First, the lighting is rendered from a 360p internal resolution 4 times, then it combines parts of each image to reconstruct a 720p output. Then it uses this information to break the scene down into more manageable chunks, and finally... Hold on a second. I lost a bit there. I lost a sec. And finally renders out a 266p lighting volume that can be dynamically altered by anything in the environment. While this does make lighting much more accurate, it's also an absurdly low resolution, and it then needs to be bumped even further to properly blend into the scene. Finally, LBP2 applies universal MLAA to the image for anti-aliasing, and to put it simply, MLAA is bullshit. Post-process anti-aliasing that does some frame buffer analysis to find the most obviously jagged parts of the image and apply anti-aliasing to just those parts completely arbitrarily, only slightly better than FXAA. Too long didn't read. I did read! Thank you! LBP2 uses a faster, far more flexible rendering pipeline and combines this with an impressive lighting setup, but it comes at the cost of major blur across the board. Okay! I feel like I'm gonna have to watch that on VOD, but I also kind of feel like I've got the rough bones as far as my technical knowledge extends. All I know is that LBP1 still looks fucking sweet. Like, it's absurd how good that game looks. I want LBP4 with less complexity and layers. When you say... I don't want MM to be on board for it, honestly. Like... I owe Shrek for Killzone 2? First game released using deferred render setup was the Shrek game. Wow. When you say less complexity, what do you mean exactly, Des? Good old Sumo. Sumo makes everything better, right? That's how that works, right? Everything is better with Sumo? Now, if you could tell me why the Super Sentry turret is so fucking broken in LBP3 when it works fine in LBP1 and LBP2, you will win the cupcake for the evening. I have no cupcakes, but if I had a cupcake, you would win it. Killzone 2 also uncouples its lighting from the rest of its rendering passes, which allows it to run with a ridiculous amount of dynamic lights for a game of its vintage on its hardware with its level of detail. I should track down Killzone 2. I mean, I've heard you talk enough about the Killzones that I should keep going to play at some point. Yo, these fucking mummies, though. Nobody asked for mummies. Mummies alive? No, mummies fucking dead. Deferred rendering was an important part of the game's aesthetic. I mean, this was the game where they made the silhouette of the city look like knives, if I'm recalling correctly. But you can't do that without deferred rendering. I don't know if that's true or not, it seems like a thing to say, so I'm gonna say it. Is it a game that runs on vibes? If I recall correctly, the rationale was it's just a licensed game, so why not try out this fancy new rendering technique I read about recently? Little did they know they would change the game dev landscape for years to come. Deferred rendering is brilliant. We have Shrek to thank for it. Thank you, Shrek. I mean, Hive, I can't throw any stones at you for that. I'm also, I feel like a fairly vibes-based game player. I feel like if you went back to like my very early reviews, which nobody will ever fucking see because those are all from the before, but I think if you went back to my very early reviews, like 90% of my rationale for judgments was like, I had fun with this, I liked it. It was neat. It was neat, therefore it's a good level. It was very much my brand of bullshit. I may have had... Oh shit, we are gonna fucking die. We're gonna eat a poison cloud right in the face. Not in the face! But these things do like, they do 80 points of fucking damage. They don't gotta go this hard. It's funny that while having a sophomore script, Killzone 2 somehow ended up being an impressive military shooter experience that sold you that your army was very much in over its head because it underestimated its enemy before launching a ground invasion. So what you're saying is every military academy should force their cadets to play Killzone 2? Or do we want to hide Killzone 2 from the cadets so that they are not better at killing people? Going back to Black Panther, Huey P. Newton's family moved from Louisiana to Oakland. Okay. This is not a thing that I knew. Oh my god, what is the range on these fucking poison clouds of death? Is what I want to know. Oh my god.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Does it though? I feel like we've been through this before, Max. Can we, like, were we able to level up our hammer and I just forgot to do it? Yes? Okay, good. Good to know. Doesn't seem to matter either way. These are people who are like, I joined the military because I want to be Solid Snake, the guy who very famously does not like the military. Wait. Are there people who really join the military because they want to be Solid Snake? I should know that the answer to this is yes, but I don't want to consider that the answer is most definitely yes. Where's the meat? Game, where have you hidden my meat? Thank you. It wasn't a thing I knew either, which is why I think Ryan Coogler was able to fit all these things in the movie, because they flew over the heads of the MCU stewards. I hate that we gotta be hiding shit. I mean, I recognize that we do. Well, not we, but like creatives who are working under a company. You do gotta be hiding shit, but I do hate it. Alright, where? I don't know why, but that just makes me think of how Otacon got into making Metal Gear Rex because he wanted to make anime mecha. I mean, we have been talking about Metal Gear, so it's not like what is the word that I want? It's not an absurd leap to make. Alright, I want to... Because I think that there's ride pod fuel for sale in the future of Heimerata. I'm pretty sure that's where we bought it last time. So that's the first thing that we should pick up. Looked up Ryan Coogler, and Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan's secret movie lands at Warner Brothers. What's the odd it's going to get written off? I mean, since it is, I kind of feel like you should always assume that they're going to strap a nuke launching railgun to it. Like, just for whatever it is that you're making. It seems more likely than not. Wait, where's the item shop? Is it second floor? I love that Otacon was so much of an otaku that he created a mobile nuclear weapons platform that was shocked that the military wanted to use it to launch nukes. You want to use my nuke launching platform for what? Oh, poor Otacon. He's so gormless. This is not the item shop. But we should buy cheese, because we are almost out. I also like that he gave it a big weakness because he wanted it to have a character flaw? What? Wait. When did they reveal this? Like, I do not remember that at all from Metal Gear Solid. Or was this in one of the ones after 2? Is it the sewer monster? Was it the guy talking about the sewer monsters? Like the weird little tyrannosaurs? Cause I think I know what note you're talking about. I think that we had a lot of laughs about that when we played RE3. Yes! That was easily one of the best parts of that game. Is it... maybe it's second floor. Oh, there we are, G-parts. For your discerning Gs, we have G-parts. G-parts better self-fuel. I'm pretty sure they do. Yes. Otacon made up for it in the end. Metal Gear Mark II is just a little guy, is my ideal smart pet, and most importantly, can't launch nukes. This is true. And the Metal Gear Mark II, I think, shows up in the LBP DLC. It's got like a little fold-out screen on it, right? Otacon uses to give messages to Snake. My favorite part of Metal Gear Solid 3 is that the USSR has someone develop plans for Metal Gear, and Volgin looks at it, says it's trash, decides to make a conventional tank instead of a bipedal tank, and the dude who designed the Metal Gear rants to Naked Snake about how his genius is unrecognized. He's a sticker, if I recall correctly. I know that I never talked to this guy, and I probably should. Oh, did you have something neat to say to us? He shows up at the beginning of Act 3, and I think midpoint through Act 4. I did not like the branded stickers though. My second favorite part of Metal Gear Solid 3 is a tie between the latter and the ways you can kill the end. The end is the one where you can just wait, right? Like if you wait 3 in-game days, he has a heart attack and dies. Now, Soup, there is no particular answer to this question, but I just want to throw it out because I think you'd appreciate it. But why do we have a sticker that is just the gecko leg? And there's nothing else that sized to or fits that sticker? Like with the old Snake stickers, as garbage as they are, like, you have a sticker for each body part. Like, you could make your own old Snake. But there's just, like, one large, realistic gecko leg sticker. And I have no idea what the fuck it's for. One where you can snipe an exploding barrel near him when he's across the lake from you. One where you kill him in a boss fight. And one where you wait 2 weeks and he dies of old age. Fabulous. Alright, we might be beefy enough to actually make some progress. I gotta give Monica the Tsukikage again, because we gotta get that up to 5. And we are at the 2-hour point, so I might take a really quick break. Just make sure that I don't mess my voice up any more than it already is. Robot Gecko. There is a sticker for the Robot Gecko leg, and it's like a realistic sticker, but it's just the leg. There's a story, probably apocryphal, about how Kojima wanted the fight to last 2 weeks and everyone rebelled and said no, so the old age thing was a compromise. Oh wait, hold on a second. Does it actually fucking moo? That's not a thing that was just for LBP? Cause the LBP one, you fight a giant, well you don't really fight there's a giant gecko with 3 targets on it during the virtual reality training section in the second story bit. And when you shoot the targets, they make a moo sound. And I always thought that that was like, that was just like LBP taking the piss. It moos. They made a mooing peeing robot. The mooing is never explained. It's super creepy. It sounds it. I'm gonna be back. Let me grab my break. Cause I definitely want to get a little bit of water in me, and we just like 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes. We'll be back. It's super quick. Alright, I am back. Doctor, turn off my boo womp inhibitors. What? Wait, why are we boo womping? What? I mean, the mooing is probably psyops related, because as soon as they get near people, people hear them mooing, they get terrified. It's funny as somehow the Metal Gear game has the thing I found most asserting was Rising, the silly memes one. Gecko Link stickers because the legs are the most obvious weak point. You can down the geckos by attacking the legs, and if I recall correctly, Raiden slices the legs off one in the cutscene. I know he definitely does this in Revengeance, but that came after 4. Assumedly, MM wanted you to be able to indicate the weak point in detail in user levels. Okay. I mean, fair, I guess. It's just like a big-ass leg sticker. I did not like any of the realistic stickers in that set, honestly. I just thought they were kind of wasted space. Soup, when you watch the when you watch the Metal Gear episode, did you see Raiden on the train? Oh shit, we never fixed our bride pod, because I'm a fool. Oh, did I have that in the behind the scenes one too? I forgot that. I mean, there's Raiden on the striker. I was really glad that Raiden didn't get killed this time, because honestly, half the times I tried to film, Raiden would get tagged by one of the plasmas. It just seemed like a timing thing. It wasn't anything I could fix. I mean, I could have fixed it, but I didn't feel like it. Imagine playing a relatively silly memes game with fun meme music, and then you run into a kid who says he's being kidnapped and that other kids are being kidnapped as well, and he directs you to a facility, and then in that facility you walk to a room with bats filled with brains with eyes still attached, and all the eyes turn to face you. I mean, that feels like it would be a bit of a lot, honestly. I don't know if I would process that very well. Okay. I'm a little bit salty at myself that I gave away one of the Easter eggs. And actually, I think that and like the fact that I'm on the train is really the only Easter eggs in that episode. The brains all get high from dopamine when they do murder in the VR training sims. Good. So they're getting the kids' brains addicted to murder? Because this seems like it could not possibly have adverse consequences. Metal Gear seems like it's an awful lot. I'm gonna go with a lot. I still have not repaired my ride pod because I am a fool. So you need to not. We actually want to finish this little movie quest that we're on. I feel like that would be a great idea. Because there's just the boss fight after this. And boss fights are always kind of a joke. Some mimics. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'd not be surprised if a lot of gamers got radicalized by Metal Gear Solid. It introduced the most absurd sounding evil shit possible. And then give you the full Wikipedia blow by blow on how it's absolutely real and verifiable information. I mean, if nothing else, if that manages to be the case, then at least Kojima's done that much good in the world. Now that I've got the PS3 like up and running, I should go on to I should go see if I can get some of like the US versions on the cheap. The US versions of like Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4. Maybe it'd be worth it too. I mean, I definitely did enjoy 1 and 2, and I would have picked up 3 if it had had any kind of English menus in it. There's still the HD remasters of 2 and 3 are very nice. Is that the PS3 stuff or the PS4 stuff? Don't buy physical, prices are absurd. I mean, I saw the Japanese version of Metal Gear Solid 3 for 270 yen. Not 3, it was, Metal Gear Solid 4 was 270 yen. The one thing I want about the physical versions is like that you conceivably always have them. The remasters for modern platforms are very poorly ported versions of the PS3 and 360 HD remasters. Well, I'd rather get it for a PS3 than I would for PS4. If only to justify the fact that I've got the PS3. The new one is literally just part of the old HD collection with new menus and branding. They didn't even remove the HD collection's loading. Oh god. Man, your hands are fucking giant, though. The one thing I do have to say about the PS3, I kind of hate the fact that the PS3's controller, like, the thumb pads always feel super tacky. And I don't know why, but it's kind of gross. And I kind of hate it. these things hit like just like the biggest trucks in the world. If you don't have PS3, how else will you play Hello Games Sleeper? Hello Games Sleeper debut hit Joe Danger. Let me play this Blue Mode, and I'll beep it. I mean, I do have a PS3 as a thing, and I would like to have more things to play on it. It's a continuation of Raiden's story since he too was a child soldier, which was discussed in Metal Gear Solid 2, and eventually became a cyborg ninja, and the most reliable way for him to defeat the PMC that was working to stabilize various nations and prop the US up as #1 in the war economy was to dig into part of his psyche he called Jack the Ripper that he used to help compartmentalize the trauma of being a child soldier. It's kind of a bunch to deal with, but it's a more serious game than people give it credit for. Is that Rising? Or is that Revengeance? Oh, is Rising and Revengeance the same game? Am I just splitting them into two in my head? I do not have a Vita, unfortunately. But I've always had, Rising is Revengeance, okay. I know I've mentioned this before, and it's nothing against the systems, but like I've always had a hard time sticking with handhelds. Rising died, and they gave it to Platinum, and then it came back as Rising Revengeance. Gotcha. Okay, my gun does nothing. I will have to use my swords. You did this to yourself. You did this to you. Is movies with Mikey still a thing? Just as a side question. As wonderful as Revengeance is, I would have loved to see what the original Rising was like. It looked like Koji Pro were onto some really interesting stuff, at least tech-wise. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect him to not be a thing anymore. I haven't heard anything from them in ages. It's the last good Platinum game. I kid, but it's one of the last good things they made. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't have any particular. What's the word that I want? Like, I don't stan Platinum as a company. They made Nier Automata, and I enjoyed that an awful lot, but I'm not going to go to the mattresses for them. Basically, all they had was the cutting tech, from what I understand. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool to know. I generally found myself enjoying movies with Mikey stuff. Squish! Are we not done? Yeah. Did we not kill everything? Oh, of course not. Right.
That takes care of you guys.
I think we actually will be able to get the Deedly Bobber on this stream. That's nice. I'm still enjoying Dark Cloud 2 an awful lot, but we are getting we're getting close to 20 sessions in. This is the longest thing that we've ever streamed. I kind of feel like I want to know that there is an end in sight eventually. I think previous to this, the longest thing we'd ever streamed was Borderlands 2. It came in at 18 episodes. Although we didn't go all in on Borderlands 2, we didn't do all the DLC. Nor do I have any desire to do so, because I found the DLC to be mostly tedious when I did it on my own. I think the only one that we did was Tiny Tina. Where's the meat? Game, where have you hidden my meat? Alright, let's go crush this boss. Depending on how long the boss fight lasts, I might call the stream after the boss fight, because it would make for a pretty easy place to put a ribbon on things, and also I'm actually not exhausted right now, but I did spend most of today in a bit of a daze of I've been pushing myself too hard and not sleeping nearly enough, so oh my god, what are you? You look terrifying, sir. The Lapis Garter. I guess it's not a, Random aside, I think it's funny that the highest tomato meter score of a movie written by the writers of Madame Web was Dracula Untold. I don't know if this is surprisingly fuckable, but, I mean, we're still pretty early in Chapter 6, so there's always a chance. I mean, it's a balloon in a hat riding a robot, and that's definitely fuckable to somebody, but alright, let's put the chop on it. I do really like the enemy robot designs though, they're kind of neat. Oh god, this thing is not even. Why is it all the enemies to get to this thing were absolutely awful, and this thing just could not do a fucking thing. I've been told by people that I trust that Madame Web is actually good. Is Madame Web, is it a movie or is it a TV show? It's a movie. Dang. Wow. Wow. It's a jade penguin. It's part of the Morbius verse? Wait. There's a Morbius verse? Why? Why? Max has got a charming voice, though. It's called the Venomverse, to be fair. All I can think of with Morbius is that one scene with Matt Smith. See, I never actually saw Morbius, so I count myself among the blessed. Alright. Well, we got 2 baubles, so that's halfway to our goal of 4 baubles. It looked as ugly as the first Venom did. I don't know how they managed to make not only one movie look so ugly, but 2. The iconic moms for Morbius dads. Moms for Morbius. Was... Okay, is this one of the Berenstein effect things where, like, my brain is telling me that Morbius is played by Jared Leto? That can't be true, right? Wow. Okay. So I'm living in that world. I'm living in the universe where Jared Leto is Morbius and the Joker. It was Madame Web is the first movie in the Venomverse directed by a woman, so there is that. Yeah. Why couldn't Tommy Wiseau be Morbius? I mean, that feels like a lateral move, though. Well, I did say that if we popped the boss off, that I would. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died. Is it even in the movie? Wait, what? 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 Is that a line from Arachnophobia? That's gotta be a line from Arachnophobia, right? Was she masticated? Okay, unpopular opinion, but Morbius is very funny if you treat it as a cheesy monster movie kind of thing. The guy is called Dr. Michael Morbius. He rejects the Nobel Peace Prize for creating artificial blood because he wants to inject himself with vampire bat DNA. It's so funny. It's the movie's equivalent of That Wizard Came from the Moon. Okay. I mean, fine. A line from pre-release media that was super memed and didn't show up in the final film. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Right. What was I gonna say? I feel like there was a thing I was gonna say. But, since I can't remember that, I am gonna start to put ribbons on things. Because we did finish that boss fight, and I'm feeling a little bit tired. Now that that episode is finished, and we're getting kind of into spring, our schedule should be normal again, I think. I don't have any, like, major drains on my attention or energy at the moment, and usually my mood tends to improve a little bit as spring is actually springing. Although we're kind of at this period right now where, like, the weather doesn't really quite know for sure if it wants to be spring yet, but it does feel like spring is in the air, so there's that. So we're looking at Monday, Thursday will be Dark Cloud 2, and Friday I'm gonna try to clean up my profile in LBP 3 so that it's a little bit more stable, and we might do a little bit of create mode in LBP 3. Spring is springing forth. I think so. Yesterday was really warm. Like, yesterday felt like spring. And today there were touches of that, but it did cool off just a little bit, but it didn't cool off in the way where it felt like, oh, we're still in winter. So but I do, spring is, like, as far as mental health goes, spring is, actually, no. I was gonna say that spring has been consistently good for my mental health, and then I was like, but wait, what about last year? But I'm gonna go with my initial feeling, which is that spring is consistently good for my mental health, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'm gonna wrap things up here. What was I? God, I keep on losing thoughts, and that's not a great thing. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much, Soup, and thank you for bringing the knowledge. Soup and Hive both pulling in extra duty in teaching Nisco tonight. I got to learn a lot about Metal Gear Solid that I didn't know. Got to learn a lot about the nuts and bolts of LBP, which I'm sure that you've told me before, Soup, and I forgot 90% of. So I actually do appreciate you taking the time to tell me again. Hopefully more of it will stick around this time. I'm gonna do my best, Jilly. I'm gonna have hopefully a relaxing weekend, because like I don't have to juggle like 4 things after work, so that'll be good. Want to extend a welcome and appreciation to Sun Sidis tonight for hanging out with us. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you find this to be a nice place that maybe you'd like to hang out with in the future. I mean, I don't know that I'm gonna do a H-Bomber Guy style video where I would need all the links, but I'll tell you what, if I do need them, I'll ask then, because if you send them to me now, I will just lose them. Because I'm really, like, bad for saving things digitally in Discord, because, like, the messages will just move up and it'll push it off the screen, and I won't scroll back to it. And then I'd feel crummy. So, but yes, I think that does pretty much everything. I will ask everyone, as I always do, you can pin messages to bookmark them. I had no fucking idea. I had no fucking idea. I didn't know that was a thing that you could do. I'm not a digital girl, okay? I'm very analog, as they would say in Japan. Which is a phrase that is probably year by year becoming more and more senseless. So I'm the right generation for it. I do appreciate it. I honestly do. But I'm going to ask everyone, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Stay safe. Make sure that you're getting the hydration that you need. Try to get in at least 1 meal a day, even if that's kind of trashy, just to have something in your belly. Although, as always, we do hope that you have more than 1 meal and that it's not trashy, but I understand, sometimes circumstances, that's all you get. If you got medications, try to be taking those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for. But as always, and most importantly, please do remember that you are important, that you're valued. There are a lot of people out there that are rooting for you, that want you to have your best life, want you to be happy and safe and loved. I'm one of those people, but I am only one of those people. I'm sure there are many more. But that does it for us here at This Go About. Thank you, Des. Y'all. So from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.